Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adeshewa if you didn't know, and today I decided that I was going to be sharing a story time because I moved back to Nigeria a couple of months ago and a lot has happened since. So I decided that today we're going to talk about them while I do my makeup. I consider myself a beginner when it comes to makeup, so we're going to be following what Whitney Madueke is doing on TikTok, and hopefully it turns out good. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah. So what she's doing is she's priming her face. I already primed my face, and the next step is to add foundation. I got this foundation, you would know already if you watched my last video, but I got this foundation from Zara Cosmetics. I moved to Nigeria a couple of months ago, and there was someone I mentioned in one of my previous videos. If you haven't seen it, it's up there. And in that video, I mentioned that there was someone that was helping me get my apartment, and this someone, let's call him Helper. Helper introduced me to the caretaker of the house that I got, and let's call the caretaker Femi. When Femi was introduced to me by a helper, it was really nice, and he offered to show me around, and I thought that was really thoughtful of him since I was new in Nigeria and I literally did not know where anything was. As I was settling in, everything was going well, especially because Femi was helping me, and I was really grateful for him, and everything was nice until Femi started to show his true colors. Yeah. By the way, if you see me looking that way, it's because I'm looking at the mirror, so don't think anything's weird. I'm just looking at the mirror to make sure that I don't look weird. So the first problem was that whenever I needed something, right, and I didn't have cash on me, I would send the money from my Danish bank account to my Elper's bank account, so he could send it to Femi and I would be able to use money, right? And this was happening because I did not have a bank account yet. What I noticed was Femi would get really annoyed whenever he sent the exact amount that I asked for, until one day he actually went into this outburst and he just starts like insulting Helper, and I did not like that, because when you help me, I feel obligated, or I feel some type of way when other people start to like talk shit about you. I was like, calm down. You don't have to like follow me, or like you don't have to show me around anymore. Like if you don't want to, you don't have to. And he was like, no, like I was the one who offered it. Like I wouldn't have offered it if I didn't want to do it. So don't worry about it. And I'm like, are you sure? He was like, yeah, he was just joking around. But the reason why I didn't believe that he was joking around was because it would make a reference to his belief that I'm stingy and I have dollars. When I told him multiple times I don't deal with dollars, like I'm not from the US, I'm not from the UK, and he would say, if I say I don't deal with dollars, he would say pounds. I'm like, nigga, no. And he would say I'm stingy, he would say my the helper is stingy. And I'm just there like at this point you really do not have to follow me around. And at some point when I could, I gave him some money, but he didn't even acknowledge that I sent him money. But whenever I don't do it, like, or it wasn't really me that it was really coming for, it was literally just coming for Helper for not sending him an extra, something, because he was showing me around, which he was the one who offered in the first place. And because of his attitude, I just decided I would adapt to my environment and I would start going out on my own, and I don't need him to show me around. The second problem I had with Femi was his interest in me. So this happened when he started showing me around, and what happened was it started with him telling me that there were a lot of guys in my hair area that were interested in getting my contact, and to protect me, he told them that I was his wife. I know, bizarre, shock. Now, I do admit that if Femi was a fine boy, maybe I wouldn't have reacted the way that I did. But because it's not fine, it's just like, I don't want to be associated with that creature. I said, huh? You told them that I was your wife? Like, are you okay? And he said that it was because he doesn't want them to disturb me. And I was like, huh? Because you could have said that you were my brother. You could have said you're my uncle. You could have said a whole bunch of things. You could have said anything. But you decided to say that I was your wife. Gosh, I was so annoyed. He's a married man. He has 2 wives and he has kids. And he's damn near his 50s. Or at least it looks like he's damn near his 50s. Like, I don't want to be associated with you in that manner. Wife? Not even girlfriend. You went to the extreme. Wife? And you think I'm gonna settle for being a 3rd wife? Be so fucking for real. There was even a time we were going out and people were someone actually shouted Yahuwah. You don't know what that means. It means our wife in English. And I was just, the way my skin was crawling, like, yeah, no, like, I don't want this nigga, like, ew. Looks like he is my father's age. So because of that, another reason why I just decided I'm going to be going out by myself. And when he saw that I was starting to go out without him, he would insinuate, like with jokes, that I cannot go anywhere without him. And I said, why? He said, because you don't know anywhere for this Lagos. That's how he talks. So I'm like, I could just ask a neighbor, and he lied to me and told me that the neighbors are usually not around. I came to find out that was a lie, because there was a situation that happened whereby it affected everyone, like each flat. So it's created a situation where neighbors are coming out of their apartments more than we usually did. And then I saw that the neighbor that I thought was never home was actually home more often than I thought he wasn't. Let's just say the situation made us closer, and me and my neighbor became friends. And I don't know, because I saw him, I've seen my neighbor before, but the thing is, like, all we say is hi, bye. And I asked him, I was like, why is it that we never actually like spoke before? I don't have followed Whitney's foundation, whatever. I'm just gonna do me at this point because I am feeling very confident. But like I was saying, so I asked the neighbor, and let me tell you, I was in utter shock. Because when I asked the neighbor, what came out of his mouth was not what I expected to come out of his mouth. So this is the highlight / setting powder from Grwm Cosmetics. I'm just gonna put that wherever it was that I put my concealer. And it comes with a little sponge. Like, it's so cute. What my neighbor ended up telling me was that the reason why he didn't want to talk to me was because he thought that I was married. Which I don't understand. Like, even if I was married, why wouldn't you talk to me? But that's besides the point. I said, where did you get that information from? Guess who he got it from? Let's say it together. Femi. He got that information from Femi that I was married and that my husband is actually abroad and he's like a bank. He's a banker, and he was the one who sent me back to Nigeria. I said, huh? I said, huh? What? And he was like, yeah, like that's what Femi told him. The way my jaw was on the ground, like my jaw was open. I could not believe what I was hearing. I was literally just like, how could someone just come up with a lie like that? It's crazy out here. Later, of course, as the caretaker, Femi came around and I confronted him in front of my neighbor. The nicest way that I actually could, with the way I was feeling, I wasn't screaming at him, I wasn't doing anything, but I wanted to scream at him because I just wanted to understand where all this vim is coming from. Just because I don't want you, and you're a married man, does that mean you should be going out here and spreading lies about me? Nigerian men, even in the first week of being in this country, they already started showing me pepper. Like, I don't even understand at this point. Like, what did I do? Is it a crime to be a fine girl? So after I confronted him, my neighbor was outside. So we started chit-chatting like we normally do. And I noticed that it was very off. Like, it was actually so off when I was talking to my neighbor. My neighbor also like pointed that out. And what Femi did next confirmed that it was off. Like, he actually did not like the fact that I was talking to my neighbor, because this man started bad mouthing me about a situation that happened. Another story for another video. I know I have a lot of stories, but yeah, he started bad mouthing me in front of the neighbor, and the way this man was exaggerating everything, as if I don't know what happened in the story. Like, I was involved in the story. He wasn't even there. He got told by the landlady that something happened, yeah, and he ran with it. But I know for a fact that the landlady did not say it in that way. Like, he's just exaggerating and trying to make me look bad in front of like the neighbor. Mind you, what was funny was I already told the neighbor what happened, so he knows what happens. And I was even annoyed at him for sucking up to Femi, because I was just like, you know the truth, why are you just sitting there and nodding your head? Like, that's annoying. So after they talked, I confronted my neighbor. I was like, why are you just like not standing up for me, not sticking up for me? I keep forgetting that it's not Europe. Like, people will suck up to you in Nigeria to get something out of you, and that's just the truth. That's just the reality. So I asked him, and he was like, oh, he's just being wise because he feels like Femi has a lot of influence when it comes to the flat, and like Femi has also scammed him at some point. He scammed him by making him pay more than he was supposed to pay for his rent. So what happened was, my neighbor actually like paid his rent, but then they didn't pay the agent, so he has to now pay the agent from his own pocket. So yeah, altogether, Femi is a scammer and a pathological liar. The way I confronted him was, I literally just told him, stop spreading lies about me. And he said, what are you going to do? Will you now fight me? And I was just like, I just don't want you spreading lies about me. I'm not here to fight you. And the thing was, I was actually so angry, but I just kept my emotions intact, because I was just like, it wouldn't be wise for me to just start screaming at this man. Like, regardless of what he's doing now, he was someone that actually helped me with settling in Nigeria, so I can't take that away from him ever. So that was still at the back of my head, but at the same time I was like, damn, this man is a liar. Like, you're a pathological liar, banker. First you called me your wife, and then you called me married. You told other people that I was married, and the reason why I'm in Nigeria is because my husband said to me, my banker husband sends me to Nigeria. First off, if I had a banker husband that was making money in Denmark and this man sends me back to Nigeria, do you think I will be staying in Nigeria for real? Or Nigeria would just be a resident? I'll be traveling every day. I'm so independent. I feel like what pissed me off the most was because I know that like I'm so independent. Like, my parents are not helping me. Nobody's helping me. Like, I'm actually like doing a lot of the money that I have is mine. I'm trying to make it by myself, of course with help of friends and people that are trying to help me, but I don't have a husband or a man that is sponsoring me. If you want to sponsor me, You really would want to reduce me to that just because I'm a fine girl. Like at this point, yeah, I actually believe being a fine girl in Nigeria is a sin. It's actually a sin because people treat you different. Like it has its advantages and disadvantages, but it's actually, to them, it's a sin. Next, I'm gonna be using my blush. I'm very bad at this, but I'm trying. Okay. Later on, I also came to find out that Femi told another neighbor that I was his sister, but the neighbor did not believe him because he was making sexual jokes about me. So it's like, why would you make sexual jokes about your sister? So he wasn't sure, and I was just there like, this man cannot make up his mind about like what what he sees me as. He literally cannot make up his mind about what he wants in life, because how can you go from calling me your wife to calling me, saying that some banker husband is sponsoring my life and is the reason why I'm back in Nigeria, to saying that I'm your sister, and then at the same time making sexual jokes about me. Like, make up your mind. Make it up like right now. Because you're not making any sense, sir. I got it from TikTok that when you're contouring, you should move in an upward motion. But I don't know what is right or wrong. I'm not an expert. So you guys should even tell me what I should do to improve my makeup. Because I've tried a lot and I still don't think I look like those Instagram models. You can guess at this point that me and I'm not in good terms. And one thing about me is when I'm not in good terms with you, even if I don't say anything, my face and my body and my soul, everything will tell you. Your soul will also tell you that we're not good. We're not good. I don't know how to hide like my dissatisfaction with someone. And the thing is, you would also know the reason why I am not happy with you. Another thing about me is that my enemies, I don't know, I think the universe loves me because my enemies, they always suffer. Like, if you have had a problem my enemies, all my enemies that I can think of, all my enemies right now, they are suffering. They are suffering. Because tell me why. One day, one fateful day, this was during Ilea period. One fateful day, I was sleeping, enjoying in my house, in my completed house. I was enjoying my sleep. You guys will understand why I just said completed house because I'm evil. But yeah, I was enjoying my sleep in my bed, in my completed house, in my completed villa, and the landlady came and she knocked on the door and she was like, "We're not opening the door for Femi. He's outside there with his load and he's staying in an uncompleted house." The smile that came on my face, the smile that came on my face, like, I was like, that is what you get. Because when this man was with like a group of his friends, he would literally sit there and start making jokes about me. Do you know, I think women are the only ones that can understand this. Like when you're walking past a group of men and they're literally like, even if they're not making fun of you, you're already feeling some type of way, like uncomfortable. In this case, I know you're talking about me and you're laughing and you're pointing at me and you're making jokes about me. Like, I obviously know that you're talking about not stupid. You understand? So like, it's like he does stuff like that and then he goes around bad mouthing me, saying and making up lies and making up stories. Like, that day I was so happy and I regretted the fact that I was even acting up and being like, oh my god, like I want to sleep, because the time that the landlady came was when I was actually like sleeping. So it was like, ugh, like, please. But I regret being like that because I should have known that the universe had the gifts for me. So yeah, Femi is now somewhere. I don't know where he's staying now, but the last time when I asked, he said he was in an apocalypse. My enemies, they always end up suffering. Karma always deals with them because I don't know, like all of my enemies, I'm telling you, all of my enemies, karma always deals with them. Like you will feel it, you will not know why you are suffering. You will not know why you are suffering, but the universe, the God that I serve, will deal with you because I don't do anything. If you've offended me, I'll just leave you be. But my God, because my God, the universe, it loves me so much. When you offended me like this, like, just know, like, something's gonna happen, and I don't even do anything. In fact, I'll even be praying for you, like, God is enough. Oh, I think it looks good. Finish up my makeup. I'm almost done. I just need to do my lips. I don't know if I want to ruin my old look by putting on a liner because sometimes it doesn't work out the way I want it to, and I am not close to a mirror, so I am shooting my face. I am feeling brave today, and I feel like me talking. So I tried my best, but it's not the best, but I tried my best. So okay. We're gonna put one here. We're gonna put one here. I feel like I could do better, and I feel like I would improve with time. And we're done. I actually do like this makeup look, and I think I did a pretty good job. Oh God, I'm L-R-E-E, full nigga freak. That mean I ain't gotta worry about no full nigga chick. And I'm S-I-N-G-L-E, a twin. Outside hanging out the window with my ratchet ass. I'm going to be doing more get ready with me videos. I'm going to get used to talking and doing my makeup by fire by force, because I have so many stories to tell you guys. And yeah, if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.
Bye, baby girl. Stay perfect, just for me. Bitch, I'm G to the L to the O-P. You can catch me at a track, tennis slime with your hoes. I ain't popping out at parties, gotta boot me for a show. They say I be living fast, nah, pussy boy slow. Hey, we hopping out at red lights, twerking on them headlights. She say she can't come outside today, that means she scared, right?